the Dead Man's Podcast.
I feel like you forgot how to do this.
I'm your host, Kenny, as always, and next to me is the lovely, most beautiful, long-haired queen herself, Laura.
Hi.
Yeah, if you noticed, we're not in our normal setup. That's because we are on vacation, and I just still wanted to bring y'all content for those of you that watch it and enjoy our content.
Mm-hmm.
So, further ado, welcome back. Hope y'all had a lovely week. We are literally filming this the day before we release it on tomorrow.
We're not good at time management.
No, I was just like, man, look, we had to drive 4 hours here, and we were going to do it Sunday, but we had to pack. We were going to do it Saturday, but I think you had to work. And then yesterday we got here. We just wanted to enjoy ourselves, relax. So
and we went to sleep.
Yeah, then we went to sleep. So here we are, Tuesday. The day before we have to release this tomorrow. But hey, that's what we do here. Scatterbrain, mentally drained. That's our motto.
Yep.
But yeah, how was your week, honey? How's it been so far?
It's been going good. It's been going good.
Oh, if y'all don't know, her birthday is coming up in 2 days. So the day after this comes out is her birthday.
July 18th.
Yep. So that's why we're here on the road, on vacation, having a good time. Which we're gonna get into that because we have some pretty funny stories.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've been enjoying myself so far. It's a nice vacation.
Much needed.
Much needed.
Yeah, even though we go on vacation like every few months, but hey, that's how life is, man. I ain't about to sit there and work
to
like,
death.
Work to death, and then by the time you go on vacation, you're burnt out, and it feels like, oh, I didn't really do nothing.
Yeah.
But after this vacation, no, we're not gonna take one for another several months because we're gonna take it for a big trip. Yeah, but that's in the future. We don't know where we're going yet, but yeah. But I would say my week has been pretty okay. Been slow. You know, I was counting on days till we came here.
Same.
Yeah, but this lovely lady, she has some big changes coming. I know she's excited for, and I'm excited for. I know she's gonna love it and be happy with it. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Just watching her. Just watching her.
It's my year, baby.
Yeah,
I'm turning 24, and it's 2024.
I'll be 26 this year.
Oh my god.
26. But yeah, man, we just been having a good time. You know, enjoying our lives and you know, trying to make things better. I hope. You know, I'm just constantly grinding on here. You know, putting out videos every week because I want to bring you guys content and advice that I've learned along my 26 years and or almost 26 years.
Yeah.
And my life experiences and what I did to get through them. That's what this whole podcast is about.
Right.
And just spreading overall love and just some laughter. So hopefully you guys that there's several of y'all that watch the videos, y'all take something away from it, enjoy it, spread the word. To me, mental health matters.
Yes, because it's not talked about enough.
Yeah, it's not talked about enough, and slowly starting to get talked about a little more, but it still isn't where I would like it to be or where it needs to be. But podcast is gonna grow. Over time. I'm gonna try to put more into the podcast, better quality, more equipment. Maybe try to find some people to help edit. But yeah. Deadman Podcast, baby. We on rise.
Isn't this is episode 18, yeah?
17 or 18, something like that. I don't remember. We'll put it in. You'll know when you see it. I don't even know what it is.
Well, now I have to look it up.
So I think it's like 17. I don't remember. We're almost at 20. But we did a little bit of house cleaning there. Brought a little bit of announcements or whatever.
Okay, so it's episode 18.
18.
So
welcome back to episode 18, guys.
Which is great because my birthday's on July 18th.
18th, yeah.
So it's going to be a special episode then.
It is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I hope you're having a good time so far. I know I am.
I'm tired.
But
I'm sleepy.
By the way, there is no poem this week again, and not going to be the next episode either, because I have one written. I think I have one or two written, but I forgot them, and we're like 4 hours away from our home, so I can't get them. So
we might find a poem just to read.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so let's get into our trip so far. I'll let you tell the story of our trip up here.
Huh?
the tank.
Oh.
It's got a brain.
Okay. For those of you where we live, I should say I work on a military base, so I'm used to seeing these signs that'll say troops, and then it'll say X, and then ing. So we drove through there to come up here to Duluth, and I read out tank XING, and it's obviously tank crossing. And when I read it out, he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "That's what the X and ING. It's crossing. That's what it means. It's crossing." And he's like, "What? Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, you didn't know that? That there's one up by the base hospital that'll say troop crossing, and then there's tank crossing. That's the X and then ING. There's some that will say pedestrian crossing." He was like, "No, I didn't know that."
I thought it said
I didn't
tank
know that.
Xing.
Xing.
That's what I thought it meant. That's how I read it. I didn't think like, oh,
Crossing.
I was like tank Xing, troops Xing.
You're like, okay, Xing is the new thing, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, that's how I read it.
But
that's
it's
like
crossing.
This is like a few years ago. It still comes up every now and again. My mom makes fun of me about it because we're driving and we saw a big H, which most people say is hospital.
Right.
I thought it was a helicopter. I thought H was helicopter. I didn't know. I don't know.
You passed your driver's test and your permit. Hospital is one of the signs that they quiz you on.
No, they literally asked me about like snow tires and shit, like weather. I didn't like. Did
you just skip through the sign part then?
No, they never asked. They never said that.
You didn't
They
take
never
that on the
asked.
test?
No, it never popped up on the test. No, they never asked about hospital, nothing like that. No, it was just like
I had that one.
I think it's like yield sign, stop sign, some other ones too, but they never brought up what the H stood for. Now, hey, it is what it is, man. That's how
that old man brain.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, anytime you see X, ING, it's crossing. For those of you that don't know, not Xing.
That's Xing. That's how I read it. This ain't no joke either. That really is like I didn't know.
And I looked at him and I was like, "Huh? Really?" And you're like, "No, I had no idea." I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?"
Yeah, I really didn't know. Yeah, that was the trip up here was great.
It was raining.
It was raining.
People don't know how to drive around
at
here.
all. At all. Because we're close to Atlanta. And it was... Oh, and then also I missed like the exit like 3 times.
Oh my god. We turned around.
I blame it on the You Should Know podcast. I blame it on them. That's what we were watching. They're announcing their pregnancy and stuff. And Peyton was giving money to Cameron. And I was just...
He was getting distracted.
I was distracted. It was a good episode. It was sweet. If y'all don't know, go check them out. They're really great. Mama Liv is pregnant, and they announced
spoilers.
She's pregnant. Peyton was giving nice gifts, and
he was actually crying.
Yeah, he was crying.
So crazy.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful episode.
Yeah.
It was towards the end, but it was beautiful, and I was invested, and I kept missing the turn.
So we missed the first turn. It's like, okay, let's turn around. Turn around. Missed it again.
Missed it again. Turned around. Missed it again. I think it was like 3 times I missed it.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 times. So like we added an extra like 45 minutes onto our trip. So yeah, and then we ran into traffic. Like after I finally got the right turn, ran into traffic.
Ran into it. Added an extra hour.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get here at like 5:30 or something. We got here at 6:45.
6:45. Yeah, that's how bad it was.
Man, I love it here.
It was such a bad drive.
Got Steak and Shake though.
Yeah, got Steak and Shake. It was great. Beautiful, beautiful.
Y'all are sleeping on Steak and Shake.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
They closed one down in our not our town, but a town over. They closed that one down like several years back, and that was a big mistake. I hated it. I love Steak and Shake.
They lost my money.
Yeah, it was bad.
So terrible. I can't believe they would do that to me.
Yeah. Hey, you made it here safe and sound. You know.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. So, made it here. Yeah. Lovely drive.
Love it here.
But yeah, it was overall we were having a good time. We saw some interesting things along the way. Don't know, man. It was just, how can I put this? I could say Atlanta traffic is special. You can put it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see people getting all the way over and going back for some odd reason. Like there's no traffic. Like what do you? Then you see these busted up cars flying down the road.
You're like, that's why
your
car's busted up.
Yeah, and just zooming. Like I'm just like,
oh, I've never seen so many cops on the interstate before. Mm-hmm. We were like, wow, they're actually gonna do their job. And then once we leave, that's when we see the crazy.
Don't play with Georgia State Patrol with it, man. I saw I think they had a Camaro or a Charger. I can't remember, man. But they had it looked brand new, and he was just sitting. Yeah, I'm like, when I say it looks intimidating, man, them jokers, they scary. Yeah, so
Georgia State Patrol terrifying.
Georgia State Patrol is terrifying. It was crazy. A lot of people I see on TikTok are still talking about Georgia State Patrol. Because that's how crazy they are. And like, you see them, they're menacing. You don't have to see who they are in a car. You see the car is menacing. Like this one was, I think it was like pretty much blacked out. Which I brought up the idea. I'm like, man, what if like Georgia State Patrol, kind of like how some people with these souped up cars, they basically call them ghost cars. So like they're pitch black, and then they mainly drive them at night. And like when the cops try to get them, they turn the lights off on their license plate, or their license plate changes, and it's just all black, and they turn the lights off and gone. What if Georgia State Patrol had that? That would be, they would literally be the Gotham of police forces. Like those cars are crazy.
Like, could you imagine just driving at night? You're speeding, you're swerving through the lanes, and then you
don't even see them.
You'll just see the lights, and then they've been right behind you the whole time.
No, you don't even see the lights. They just pull up behind you, and then whoop, whoop, you don't even know they're there. Like that's how black their cars are gonna be. And like me, so I brought up the idea. I'm like, man, what if me and my homies, we all was in the police force, right? And we all had like black souped up police cars, right? And by the way, I'm not a police officer, but I'm just saying this is really funny. So like, you have like this car that's wanted, right? It's a stolen car, and they've been looking for this car for the longest time.
Right.
But then you got me and my homies. We get in our cars. We're blacked out cars, like fucking Batman, like in police force. So like one of us pulls up behind him, the other two comes out, goes around, the other one just goes around, gets behind, and gets in front of him, and it's like you trap them in, and they don't even know. They think it's just a normal, just normal cars, and then whoop whoop, all around them, box them in, like because it looks like a normal car.
That's true.
That'd be crazy, man. Like.
You'd be having too much fun.
I would have fun with that. I really would. I would. But I would love to be on the Georgia State Patrol because, man, like, I just want to be on high-speed chases because I drive fast anyway. But I would have fun. I would have fun. I'd be like, I hope this person runs because I am going to chase them down to the ends of earth. Like, I would have fun, man. Like, I would have fun. I'd be like John Wick and they want to start shooting. Man, shit. I'll be like, bet, man. We can go toe for toe. I don't get shit. I'll have fun being a cop, man. I would. I would. Like, they were like, oh, well, the spike strips. I'm like, nah, no, you don't need it. Got Dawn Star.
Oh my god. What are you, Kakashi?
I would, man. Put a shotgun on that fucking car, man. Shit. And other towns be like, hey, man. Hey, we got it. Nah, I got him. Shit. He starts trying to shoot me. Man. I'm gonna get a blicky on me, boy.
Oh my god.
But I always wonder though. So like, how? Cause I've always wondered this about police cars. How do they? So they, how they have like the laptops in the car,
right?
Like, how does that work? Like, do they have like Wi-Fi in their car?
Probably. There's Wi-Fi in cars now.
I mean, I know there is, but like, how are they able to do it so quickly? Like, run license plates and all that stuff? Like, because that means you have to have good connection.
They might just, like, they could have, like, text to, or speech to text.
I don't know. No, I think they might have, like, I'm thinking they might have, like, little, I don't know if they still make these or not. I know they, like, this was, like, years ago. Like, I know Verizon used to have, like, little, sorry about that. They had, like, a little hotspot like little things you plug into your computer on the side. It has like a little.
That's probably what they have.
I don't know. Which I gotta tell you too. So.
Oh my god.
So I rode in an old police car, an old one, and when I say, I'm gonna bleep it out anyway. Like they get the hand-me-downs. I'm not even joking. It's so bad. So the day that I went to the day that you went up there, and you went, I had to leave because I went to the, and we rode in a beat up police car, and you could tell it's a hand-me-down because the seats still had the seats were taken out, and so it's like a little. I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it looks like an insane asylum chair. Like I'm not even joking. And seatbelts and everything, but they still have the little arm where the laptop sits. How about that motherfucker had no AC, and you could tell where the like I just like the switch would be for the license the lights. Like they took the lights out and they just put up this rinky dink plastic light. It looks like some shit that you'll put in a kid's room.
That's sad.
And you can flip the little switch and it goes like to like a normal light and it turns red. I said, what the fuck?
Sad.
I said, it's cheap, man. Like they need to get rid of this beat up fucking hoopty like this shit. I was cracking up the whole time, and then we're driving, and it's so fucking hot that you have to roll down the window. So I'm sitting there like, how the fuck is this shit still running? The radio's still going, but like the radio works. The radio works great, but like you got this fucking mental health like backseat for like Hannibal Lecter or some shit. Like, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like this car should be thrown out. Like this is a safety hazard at this point. So I was like, we're sitting riding, and I'm just like, I hope we make it, because like the thing is like the steering wheel, it's not even like aligned right either. So the steering wheel.
It's a miracle
so
you're alive.
If y'all drive, I don't know what the age limit of my people are. I don't know, but the people who drive, the steering wheel of course has to be straight.
Right.
The steering wheel, like say this is like the top of the horn, that shit is like that. So the girl I'm riding with, she has to fight the steering wheel because it's wanting to jerk all the way to the left. So she's having to keep the car straight. I was like, man, when the hell was this last aligned, man? This shit look like it hasn't been aligned since 2009. Like that shit is bad. Like I don't know how that car is even legally able to be on the road.
It's probably not.
It probably not, knowing them. But I gotta talk about that, man, because I forgot to tell you about that car, man. That was like in the same day, I think.
Hello?
So this room haunted. But I swear, I think that car is like a death trap. I don't know how it's supposed to be on the road, man. It was so, and that's the same day I had to move everything out, like move everything to the hotel. Like on top of me already sweating from being in that car, I had to move. So of course my clothes smell horrible, which I'm against that too. That's a funny story on its own. But yeah, so spoilers. We had to, we had to move out of our normal spot, right? So, which we're gonna be filming in a hotel for a while. But anyway, we had to move out of our house because the house, something got on the floor, so they're redoing the floors right now, right? So this is following the story I just said. I got off, had to pack everything up, move everything out. And on top of that, it's hot as hell in the South, man. Like, it was like 90-something degrees. So, of course, I'm sweating, right? I was wearing my work uniform already still from that day. And when I finally got back to the hotel room, I was getting ready to shower, finally. Because I didn't get to shower that day till like 8 o'clock. Because as soon as I got done unpacking, my grandma wanted to go get some food. So I had to be back out in the heat again. So, I probably got like 3 shades darker since, last episode. I don't know. But, man, I took off the clothes and I never smelled something so putrid in my life. It smelled like I was stank, man. Like, I feel like I smelled like I was wrestling in a pig pen full of shit. Like, it smelled horrible. But, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I had to do like a double and triple take to make sure that was me. I was like, something died on me. I never smelled something so rank in my life, man. God damn. Like, I told some people at my job about that, and they were like, what the hell? I said, I don't know. Like, I've never smelled that bad before, but that just shows how hot it is down here.
Yeah, it's
like,
really bad.
It's like freaking sardine. Like, that's what it smelled like.
That's what you get.
That smells so bad, man.
That's what
so
you get.
bad.
You choke to death. That was terrible.
Man, God. Like, man, this heat is horrible. This heat is horrible. Oh, you gotta tell a story about Tybee too. The beach. So, time for wifey to talk because I've been talking this whole episode. So, tell about the Tybee trip.
So we went to Tybee a couple weeks back, and Tybee, not the greatest, but it's still a nice place to go. We went in the water. Not that many people, but we saw, I think it was a dolphin.
It was a dolphin.
Yeah, well, but we saw it a few times. You know, it flipped over on its belly. You know, you could see the air escaping. People were all like, oh my God, it's a dolphin. Oh my God. People were getting closer. So we kept seeing it. We're like, oh, that's so cool. And then across from us, it was still pretty close. We see people going, oh, it's back again. So we're looking. And all we see is a fin. Just a singular little triangle fin. And when we get a glimpse of it, we're like, oh, that's kind of jagged. And that's not the same thing that we just saw. And if it was, he'd be turning over on his belly. You'd see the air escaping. And then we see it come by again. And all we see is like just the jagged edges on the fin. And we're like, oh, no. So people are like, oh my God, it's the dolphin again. It's the dolphin. Now I'm already getting like the pit in my stomach. I'm like, oh, no. That's not a dolphin. And he is like, no, let's get the out of here.
That's not a dolphin.
That's not a dolphin. So we're going back, and we still see the fin, and there are people getting closer to this thing.
There was literally a guy like inches away from where it was, and even his family was like, "Hey, get back over here!" And he's like, "But like I pet a dolphin before. I rode a dolphin not too long ago."
And we wanted to say, "Bro, that's not a dolphin."
That's not a dolphin, but I didn't want to cause a panic, because like, I just knew something was up about it. Like she said, I saw the jagged edges on the fin. I'm like, that looks like a roughed up, like that would look like a dolphin.
No.
Because the way it went up, it went down. A dolphin usually goes like that. But this thing went...
It literally skimmed the top and then went back down.
Something like that's not a dolphin.
So
yeah.
Literally, before we came on the trip, my dad shows me this article, and he was like, hey, you remember when you went to Tybee? Yeah, people from the pier spotted numerous sharks from the pier.
That same day we was there.
That same day, they spotted numerous sharks. And the worst thing is, there was no warning. Nobody said anything. There's no signs posted up at Tybee that says, hey, there are sharks up on these beaches right now. You should not get in the water. There's not that anywhere. And that's so terrible.
That's terrible.
If there are sharks in the water, I get it.
There were a lot of kids though.
Yeah, there were so many. I mean, it's summer break right now. Of course, there's gonna be kids in the water. But I mean, if they spotted at least a couple sharks, you should let your people know, hey, do not go in these waters right now. Get the out of here. Go shopping. Go fish from the pier. Go eat some ice cream. Do not get in the water.
Go in your hotel. Do something.
Do something else. Do not get in the water right now. But no, there was none of that. Oh. So we survived a shark attack.
we literally survived a shark attack. Like it was hella close.
It was so close. If we wanted, we could have moved a little closer. We could have reached out and touched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was close.
But as soon as we saw it, and I got that gut feeling, I was like, back up.
Yeah, it was close, and I think that thing was swimming around like just waiting.
He was waiting for somebody.
Because if some people went a little further out, it'd been over for them.
Yeah,
it would have been over. Like that was terrifying. When she told me that, I was like, holy shit! Like I was right.
Yeah,
or we were right.
We were right.
Like it was It's insane. Like that she told me that. My heart dropped when she told me that. I was like, holy shit. Like the fact that we were so close to that, it was crazy.
We were so close.
Yeah, so close. But
love it.
let's get into the episode.
25 minutes in.
Yeah, so today I want to talk about triggers. Because I myself have some triggers. I'm pretty sure she has some triggers too. Like almost everybody has some triggers from traumatic events or what's what I'm looking for, like from the past or like just in general. So one thing that not a lot of people do when they get into relationships or even as far as getting married is a lot of them don't talk about what triggers them. Because a lot of times there'll be something that someone may do that just outright is a deal breaker. Right. Like, for example, it could be something as simple as, let's say they're sitting there and, like, her phone's right here, right? If I go and grab touch my laptop, and she just snatches her phone, like, like that, like, there's a TikTok about that.
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But it's not. His phone's right there, and he's eating food. So when she reaches for it, he pulls back the food.
Yeah, like something like that. Literally could be a trigger for somebody because that may have been a prior relationship where they got into an argument, they broke up over that. That could easily become a trigger. So one thing that people need to do, and one thing even I myself, we sat down and talked about it before, is talk about your triggers before y'all make it like a really committed relationship. You really got to deep dive into that person and really understand.
Learn your partner.
Learn your partner. We talked about one episode before. Like, you really need to sit down and talk about triggers and what causes somebody to just react a certain way, because you may do something and they may react and you may not know what the hell you did. So that's something that when you go and vet these people and talk to these people, you need to learn what sets them off, what makes them tick. Right. Like, for example, you may have somebody who may they may not like you raising their voice. And it may just be you may talk loud.
Right.
Like, my people, we talk loud. So we could be sitting on the phone and literally be talking loud as hell. So you may think that you are talking normal to them, but they may perceive it as you raising your voice.
Right.
And that may cause them to shut down. So, or, just retreat from you. And that's why it's very important to learn your partner and learn what triggers them. There may be some people who may not like you staring at them too long. They may not like being touched somewhere, like the shoulder, the thigh. Like, something may have happened. They may have been, for example, there may be people who may not, it may take them a long time to get comfortable to you or even open up about, doing the deed because they may have been SA before.
Yeah.
You never know. So when you get these people and you get in a dating game and you may
if you really like this person, if you really love this person, just get to know them.
Get to know them.
Learn your partner. Because when you eventually come past that stage and you're like, okay, I want to make this serious, you gotta learn like what's going to make them upset and what's not going to make them upset.
Definitely.
Or like if there's certain jokes that you can or cannot say around them because it's gone too far.
One. That's a big one.
Because the last thing you want to do is upset the person that you love. Because why would you want to do that? What's the point? What's the point? Obviously, unintentionally making them upset is, there's nothing you can really do about that. But just learn your partner.
That's definitely something that I had to learn. Especially even friendships, for example. That's another one, too. Like, learning the person as a friend. Like, me, I'm a very joyful person. And I do have a dark sense of humor, and I have, a very edgy sense of humor. And so I have to really, like, if people meet me in person, like, someone may say, like, I seem kind of, like, off to myself. It's because I really don't know you yet. So, like, I have to learn what kind of person you are and what kind of jokes I can say.
Waters.
Yeah. So it's very taxing sometimes, but in the long run, that could be a very fruitful relationship, friendship, whatever. If you just take the time to read the person, learn them, and really read their aura. Because there's certain people who I can joke with a certain way, and some people who I can't. because they may take it a certain way rather than this person, they'll take it a different way, and it's a very slippery slope when it comes to relationships and friendships. So
Right.
definitely that's a good one though. Jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah, because, there are some people that won't find it as funny as you do.
Nope.
Or they will take incredible offense to it.
Yeah, which I've offended some people in my time. That's like my jokes.
I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah, especially high school. Ooh, I was an edgelord in high school.
Spoiler alert, he still is an edgelord.
Yeah, dude. Like there's some things that I really can't do nowadays that I used to do back then. God.
Eric Cartman from South Park, that's who he
Yeah.
tried to be.
Oh, I had the whole the Third Reich that he's the whole speech he did in that episode. I learned the whole thing, and I went around I think Disney, and I was saying it.
Oh my god.
I was singing it, man. Like, God.
He's grown a little
grown a
now.
lot. I've grown a lot since then.
A little.
There's a thing we watched earlier where this guy said that us men, we don't grow up, we grow old.
That's so true.
It's so true. It's so true. That's for me. Like I'm still the same way I used to be. Matured a little bit, but I'm still like a giant man child.
Yes.
Except when serious situations, then I'm of course I handle business. But for the most part, I'm still a jokeful idiot. Yeah. So I haven't grown up at all. Just grown old.
He's just Peter Pan at this point.
But I think of a very beautiful thing about our relationship is because we basically grew together. So there's things that we are still learning about each other. For the most part, we know each other pretty well.
The other day, he just found out that I detest salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
He almost bought me a bag of those, and I was gonna chuck him out the window.
I would hate him. Yeah, she's very odd when it comes to certain things, but like,
Wow,
we
thanks.
we still learn about each other even to this day, and it's been 8 years. So, there's so curious. She's very odd, especially when it comes to chips. Like me,
I like my Lay's plain potato chips, or I like a good barbecue potato chip. Okay.
I like the weird shit. I eat the weird chips, man. Like I don't care what it is. Like we get a box from around the world, and I eat the weird shit. Like today, went to the mall, got a Korean corn dog. Like it was
He almost got the Korean corn dog with the half corn dog or the half hot dog, half cheese, and then he was gonna get the one that has sweetened condensed milk on it.
Yeah.
And I had to convince him, do not get that. Do not.
I would have hated too.
I
I would have got the flaming hot one. That I would have been on the toilet, like freaking dragon shooting fire at my ass. Like,
have you not learned anything?
No.
From your your Reaper pepper?
Nothing surprises me anymore. Like after that, nothing.
I have to deal with the
nothing-
aftermath.
Nothing hurts.
I have to deal with it. Oh, honey, my tummy hurt.
The Reaper pepper was horrible.
Honey, I'm gonna throw up. Be like, I told you not to eat that, but it was so
Yeah,
good.
it was worth it too. Yeah, it was good. That was good though.
Man,
Reaper
child.
pepper, yeah, no.
Man,
I might
child.
do it again for the podcast.
No,
maybe.
you will not.
Or world hottest gummy bear.
I will not be here.
I might do it with Elijah.
Yeah, that will be my day off. I will be going on break.
I'll do it. But yeah, Triggers, man. Linking partner.
It may not seem like an important thing, but it is a pretty important
There you go.
thing.
See, she knows what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's the small things that people need to consider.
We share a brain cell.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I will hoard it. Sometimes he'll hoard it.
But I think that's a beautiful thing about our relationship. We still learn, and even if we don't know something, and we do learn about it, we remember, especially her. So
Yeah, I store a lot of things up in this brain.
Yeah. She literally has my brain and her brain together. I'm just here.
Honey, when's my dentist appointment? If I know.
No joke. That's literally what it's like.
Honey, did I get gas the other day? I was at work. How do I know?
I have to remember to take my meds.
You get off before me. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know.
Did I take my meds this morning? I don't know.
Honey, what did we eat for breakfast today? It was 4 hours ago. You don't remember?
Nope.
No.
That's what it's like when you've been in a relationship for a long time. This is just
Honey, did we watch this already? Yes, and you fell asleep through it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, get up, chest.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's our relationship right there. Me forgetting everything.
And I have to remember it all.
Yeah.
And I have short-term memory loss.
No, you don't. You have better memory than I do.
I try.
I can barely remember what we had this morning.
See?
I think I had a waffle and some sausage.
Yeah.
Is that all
There
I
you
had?
go. That was
Is
it.
that all I had? Okay, all right.
There
I
you
thought
go.
I
Look
had
at
some cereal, too.
him.
I barely
Look
remember.
at him. I'm so proud.
What was it? Oh yeah, this and earlier she so we got here. Actually, we woke up this morning and I pulled a toothpaste. She's like, "Oh my god, you brought your little toothpaste!"
Okay.
I said,
anytime we travel together, I am the one bringing toothpaste, floss, mouthwash, Q-tips. I will always bring those essentials because he will never bring his own.
I really wouldn't.
And so when I saw that he brought out his toothpaste, I was like, oh my god, you brought it for once? I'm so proud.
I just looked at her. I said, "You asshole."
And yet he still used my mouthwash and my floss.
I did. I was like, I used my toothpaste. I was like, I don't care to bring it. I'm like, oh, she'll bring it.
Can you imagine the one time I don't? We're just gonna walk around with stank breath.
We'll fucking get in the car and go to Kroger. Shit. That's our relationship. And she learned me. She knows my triggers. Like, I have my own triggers where, like, certain words will trigger me. I would say the event that happened in 2018, which I still haven't talked about on the podcast yet, 'cause I'm still not ready. Dealing with my grandpa. Like, there's instances where I had to get away from a situation because, like, I don't know how I'll react. I know for sure I will shut down because it's happened before. This is during work. So, like, there's this... she knows these things. And even certain... like I said, certain words, seeing certain things, certain things being said I can't handle. Sometimes I'll just black out, or I'll like zone out, and I'll just be in my own head. So, and there's certain like I think, like even certain places like I have trouble going to, because those are places that we've been to. So I'm slowly starting to try to get back into going to those places. I enjoy them, but as of right now, those places are just triggers. I can't bring myself to go there. Even certain songs are triggers, which I know there are a lot of people out there that have that as a thing. But like I said, it's an important thing, man. I can go on and on about triggers because it's a very, very deep topic that not a lot of people talk about. Especially when you get in relationships. They
meme it a lot. Oh my god, that you triggered me. Oh my god,
and then why did you tell me that beforehand? Like, it's such a crazy thing because I always hear that, and then we see these relationships and marriages end because one person may have done something else. I'm like, y'all should have talked about that beforehand. I mean,
communication is one of the most important things.
That's what is dating supposed to be? It's not supposed to be like just go on a date
Hawking.
and like, no, you're supposed to really get to know that person. Sex should be the last thing in your mind. Like, it should be getting to truly learn that person and understand who they are and what they are about. That's what dating's supposed to be. If something happens later that night, cool, great for you. But at the same time,
great.
Like, okay, 5 minutes of hanky panky. Like, get to know your partner, man. Like, fuck. Like, I don't know what happened to dating. Like, our first date, like, my grandfather literally dropped us off and went to Waffle House and Dairy Queen, and we learned a lot about each other. To this day, I still know her favorite ice cream.
I'm a simple woman.
We both love the same ice cream. Like, dating now has turned into literally winking at you. That's literally what it's turned into, and it's sad. Like, I can't stand it. I can't stand dating scene now. I really can't.
That's a good. We're not a part of it no more.
No, at all. I'll never want to deal with that shit because it's sad. Like, I like the olden days where
The old-fashioned courting.
Yeah, old-fashioned courting, man. I wish we could go back to those days because it was really about treating that person with respect. Like, taking them out to dinner, talking, getting to know what they like, don't like, what's their interests.
There's still
and hobbies.
some old-fashioned
Couples, yeah, there is. There's still some. It's very far and few between, but like in our generation, I think we're only once.
No, we know a few.
There's a few, but
they know who they are. They know who they are.
Like it's God, man.
You're gonna keep talking about it. It's gonna raise your blood pressure, old man.
My generation triggers me. Like just triggers me, man. I can't stand this generation. It's stupid. You Tide Pods. like our generation is literally brain rot at this point. Like I can't imagine like when we finally get like to those ages where people can run for president and shit. I'm gonna off myself out of fear. Like I'm not even for the I don't like that, but Jesus Christ, man, this generation is doomed. Like
you
remember that movie 2012? Our generation gonna cause that.
Oh, what does this button do?
They're gonna cause The Last of Us. I swear. Like someone's going to take like a biohazard chemical and drop that shit. It's gonna spread, and the next thing we're gonna have fucking zombies.
They're gonna be like, do you think I'll eat this?
Idiots. Like eating Tide Pods and drinking bleach. That's what our generation is about. Jesus Christ.
Love it here.
In the episode here. Generation, man.
Like and subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Send something to us in the email.
Follow me on TikTok. I'll post it there sometimes.
If you guys want us to read a certain poem before we come back home, send us the poem and we'll read it.
Yeah, put it in the comments. I'll try to make clips. I've been slacking on it.
It's okay.
Yeah, like, subscribe.
Tell me happy birthday.
Tell me happy birthday. Leave a email us.
I heard you said that.
Yeah, email us. Yeah, Deadman's podcast. I'll put it in
Dr. Scrumptious on TikTok, not an actual doctor.
Yeah, not an actual doctor. But y'all stay safe, man. I love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, love you. Bye. Don't eat Tide Pods and drink bleach, please.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. Drink lots of water.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yay.